Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, sponsored in part by the Columns Banquets and Key Video Productions. I'm Ben Fantaschi.
And I'm Beth Clark. Well, the countdown is on for the Buffalo Bridal Expo, the area's largest free bridal event, coming up next Sunday to the beautiful Seneca Niagara Casino in Niagara Falls.
Everyone on the planning team has been working around the clock to get ready for what we now know will be one of the largest events in our history.
Hundreds of brides-to-be and thousands of their guests will be converging on Seneca Niagara Casino on Sunday to get those last-minute deals from some of the best wedding vendors in Western New York.
One of those companies exhibiting at the expo on Sunday is the Avanti Mansion. Earlier this morning, I caught up with BBA member Angie Botita to see what she has planned for her booth and what newly engaged couples should consider when deciding on a banquet venue. Angie, you're a certified wedding consultant for the Avanti Mansion. You say falling in love was easy, planning your wedding should be too. What do you mean by that?
At the Avanti Mansion, we do specialize in an all-in-one service venue. We are able to provide so many services for our brides and our grooms right inside working within our venue. If they're looking for something that we either can't provide or they're looking for different options, working with their ideas, their budgets, and their style, we can actually lead them to the best professionals in Buffalo that'll work with them.
Angie, it seems like different style weddings are all the rage today. I've seen photos that are over the top with different themes. What's the process like, especially when the couple wants to create a style all their own, such as Disney or superheroes, or you know what I mean?
You're absolutely right, Ben. The trend right now is theme weddings, Disney, Harry Potter, superheroes. We are seeing it all of it so often. We absolutely love doing customization. We love when brides want to do something out of the box and something we've never seen before. We listen to their ideas. We also take their budget into account and we run with as many of their options as we can.
Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the experience when brides walk in the door, what they're going to see. Just the ambiance of the room, the food. Let's talk about the dining and beverage options. What can a bride-to-be expect on her wedding day?
The bride can expect when she walks in on her wedding day to have the meal and the beverages that she's been planning for over a year with our culinary staff and our consultant team. Our chef Leo has been with us for quite a few years. He is adamant about using the freshest ingredients, which does allow us to create a menu from start to finish. Everything from your hors d'oeuvre displays to the salads, the entrees, and even into desserts and late night stations.
Angie, I know that the Avanti Mansion participates in bridal shows throughout the year. As a wedding professional, what do you like best about bridal shows and what's so special about the Buffalo Bridal Expo?
I absolutely love doing bridal shows. I love the positive energy, I love the high energy, and I love meeting brides and grooms in their excitement of searching for vendors. It's almost like speed dating for the brides. And it is a lot of fun to see their excitement and to talk with them and explain what the Avanti Mansion does have to offer. I do love the Buffalo Bridal Expo. It just has a high energy, lots of people. There's a buzz around all day long, ton of prizes, and amazing, amazing vendors all day.
I have to tell you, the expo is going to be second to none. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks, Ben.
Buffalo Bridal Expo is next Sunday. If you haven't already registered, go online today for your free tickets. There'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with vendors, sit in the limos, taste the food, taste the cakes. We're even giving away thousands of dollars in prizes, so you don't want to miss the show of shows. We'll be right back after these messages.
Of all the parties you'll ever give, your wedding is the most important. The Columns Banquets would be honored to showcase your day in our time-honored tradition of style and elegance. The patio with its lush gardens and enchanting waterfall makes the perfect backdrop to gather for cocktails, capture photos, or even say, I do. We'll coordinate all the details and help you plan the perfect menu. To schedule a tour, call us at 674-3241. The Columns Banquets.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Tuxedo Junction. Stop in or go online to order your free swatches today. We're back. You know, almost every day, brides-to-be call or email questions pertaining to their upcoming wedding. Some are easy to answer, others not so much.
Each week on the show, we call in the experts to discuss a different aspect of your wedding day planning. Decor, music, photography, your limo service, cakes, just to start.
And industry leaders from the Buffalo Bridal Association suggest questions that you should be asking before signing on the dotted line.
Today's topic, questions to ask your jeweler.
The jewelry store is usually the first stop for the groom-to-be as he begins his wedding planning journey with his fiancée. But before you sign on the dotted line, there are some questions you should be asking as you build a relationship together and a relationship with your jeweler. And who better to ask than Jim Newman, owner of S&E Jewelers. Jim, it's great to have you part of Wedding Planning Weekly.
Thank you, Mike. You too.
Now, I remember back when I was just a kid seeing John Starr, founder of S&E, in those old TV commercials wearing the King's hat. He'd feel right at home right here, wouldn't he?
Oh, yes, he'd love it.
What was his mantra?
That was S&E Jewelers, where the customer is always king or queen.
Does his legacy still continue today at S&E?
Yes, it sure does. In regards to the customer relationship, putting that customer first, the generations, like as you said, mentioned 60 years plus, the customers are continually being taken care of year after year, and generation to generation seeing those children and grandchildren come on board.
Question number one, what's the difference between purchasing an engagement ring from a jeweler as opposed to going to a store that just sells jewelry?
With a jeweler, you have someone usually that's knowledgeable, that has been doing this, like I said, most of my life. Where you have that professionalism, you have the knowledge, you have the ability to do creations, make things. You're not just selling a commodity, you're actually creating memories.
Okay, tip number two, guarantees. Isn't every jewelry purchase guaranteed?
That's something that's important. That's sometimes a misconception when buying things. Oh, they'll just bring it back, it just broke or something. But most of the time, through the chain stores and whatnot, are selling warranties and guarantees that people have to pay over and above.
All right, when things break,
Yes.
you're talking about repairs. Is your jeweler skilled to do repairs on the premises? Another tip.
Many places don't have that luxury or ability, and it really comes down to a customer service thing as well. To have that piece that it's not 20, 30 days, out being repaired. You have the jeweler in-house to be able to take care and cater the needs of the client right then and there.
Question number four, does your jeweler offer you 100% of what you paid for your diamond when you decide you want to upgrade in the future?
Many customers and brides and grooms obviously have budgets, so we try to focus on that in mind when they might want this size diamond, but this is their budget. So get the nice diamond, get something that's quality. Don't worry about it, because down the road you can come back to us. We'll give you 100% of your diamond guarantee when you decide to upgrade and get that and have your cake and eat.
And it's all about personal attention, isn't
Correct,
it?
yes.
Does your jeweler have what it takes to be your personal jeweler?
Well, it all starts with relationship and the ability, not only that, but to have the product in the store. Not just your bride's, your wedding band and engagement ring, but also those items, that gift ideas for the grooms and the mother of the brides and things like that, where you have the ability to have those in the store, giving them options. Some have wedding planners and some don't, so we try to be that little bit of a coordinator as well and have the items there on hand to be able to show them that and give them the ability to do a free layaway, to extend the plans of things so they can make things work over their time and budget.
Very, very good. Well, you heard it. At S&E, they have hundreds of loose diamonds and designer settings to choose from. Or you can work with one of their talented designers and in-house goldsmiths to design your own. Go down, check them out. The legacy continues.
I'm sure you figured it out by now that wedding planning is a lot of work. But choosing your vendors from the roster of BBA members can at least cut down on the worry and the stress. Right now, let's take a look at one of those members, Key Video, Buffalo's best videos, showcasing this week's video trailer, and coming to a screen near you.
This is my love song to you. Let every woman know I'm yours, so you can fall asleep each night, babe, and know I'm dreaming of you more. You're always hoping that we make it. You always want to keep my gaze, but you're the only one I see, love. And that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. And with this love song to you, it's not a momentary phase. You are my life, I don't deserve you, but you love me just the same. And as the mirror says we're older, I will not look the other way. You are my life, my love, my only, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing. For you still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing for you. I will never stop trying. I will never get used to you.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Buffalo's Best Videos, premier wedding storytelling, and by Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
You change your style. Why not your eye color? Comfort, breathability, stunning natural beauty. Whether you're in front of the lens or behind, your eyes tell a lot about you. Which color best suits your look? Well, that's up to you. Air OPTIX Colors contact lenses. Available at Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring fashion shows throughout the day and thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the Expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, January 24th at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today and instantly download your tickets at buffalobridalexpo.com. That's buffalobridalexpo.com. Welcome back to our show. One of the most important decisions you'll make as you plan your wedding day is choosing the photographer to document the moments you've dreamed about since you were a little girl. Here's photographer David Wozniak with his take on photographing today's modern bride.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
Some people consider the reception your debut into the world of entertaining. So it pays to get help from the pros who will work hard to make you look good. Next up is a glimpse at Western New York landmark and valued member of the Buffalo Bridal Association, the Columns Banquets.
And I have to tell you, it's a great choice to host your bridal shower, the rehearsal party, or even your reception.
There is a place unlike any other in Western New York where your guests will feel worlds away, and yet, because of its convenient location on Transit Road in Alma, is only minutes away.
There's not too many facilities in Buffalo where you can have your ceremony and reception all in one place. That's what makes the Columns Banquets an ideal location.
The first response we usually get when people walk in is wow. They look at the high ceilings, they look at the grand chandelier, they take a walk out onto the patio, they see a waterfall and this beautiful landscapes. You know, there's really nothing like it in the area. The beauty from inside and outside of the facility that makes people really want to have their weddings here.
Always at your service and ready to assist to ensure every detail is covered, the Columns professional and caring staff is there every step of the way.
Attention to detail is very important when you're planning a wedding reception. It's very important for me to be able to unveil the needs and the desires of the bride and groom so I can fulfill them the day of the reception.
The Columns features 2 beautifully appointed banquet rooms. Our smaller room is designed for parties up to 150, and our grand ballroom can comfortably accommodate parties of up to 450 guests.
We have these beautiful windows in our grand ballroom that look out onto the outdoor patio and waterfall. So from within your party, you can look out and just see these beautiful landscapes, and it really makes for a special event.
And then there's the food. From our over-the-top hors d'oeuvre stations to our entrees like our almond chicken Dijon, our salmon provençal, or our garlic rubbed filet mignon. And hopefully you save room for dessert to try one of the many stations we offer here at the Columns. Bottom line, nobody leaves the Columns Banquets hungry.
Let the staff at the Columns help you plan your wedding, shower, rehearsal party, or any event. Come see for yourself why the Columns would be the perfect setting for your friends and family to celebrate together. You can start the process today by visiting our website at thecolumnsbanquets.com or by calling us at 674-3241 for a personal tour.
Our family's here every day on site at the Columns Banquets, dedicated to one mission alone, and that is to make sure that your wedding is the event of a lifetime.
We promised you fashions, and fashions you shall get. After the break, stay with us. This portion of the program was sponsored by Iliota Palos, a Western New York tradition since 1965.
Elio DiPaolo's restaurant, ringside lounge, and banquet facility. Elio DiPaolo's. We cater to your dreams.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring fashion shows throughout the day and thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the Expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, January 24th at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today and instantly download your tickets at buffalobridalexpo.com. That's buffalobridalexpo.com.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
When a lot of people think of the bridal chateau, they think of wedding gowns, but they're really so much more. There's a reason why they're your one-stop shop. You can come to them for all your bridal accessories, for bridesmaid dresses. They have dresses for all occasions, social occasion, your rehearsal dinner, maybe a second dress for your reception. We're going to go into a couple of details to show you just some of the things that they have to offer. At the Bridal Chateau, one of our favorite things to do is to accessorize a bride. There's no better way to make each look unique to each bride. So we're going to show you a couple of our dresses and how we've changed up their look. Now, our favorite collection of dresses are our a la cartes because they are classic, unornamented dresses that are just a blank slate so that you can decorate any way you want. So on this gown, we've paired it up with a beaded cap sleeve shoulder line. So you can easily see that any strapless gown can have shoulders added to it seamlessly. And this piece is nice because you can actually just slide it in if you want and put the dress over it, so you could be covered for your ceremony, and for your reception, when you want to party, be able to dance and have all your arm movements, you can take it off and just have the comfortable dress afterwards. On this gown, we've paired it up with a 3/4 length sleeve jacket. Now this is nice again too because it opens up your options. You know, if you want a sleeve, you're not only going to have to look at dresses that come with a sleeve, you can really look at anything and add this on top. We've blended it to the waistline with a beaded belt. Now let's see a couple more options. Now the front of the dress is important, but don't forget about the back. These pieces are perfect for after you walk down the aisle and you can still hear everyone oohing and eyeing as you're walking up to meet your husband because the back of your gown is a main focal point. Now we've got something like this that has kind of like a keyhole effect, where it opens up the back and comes around the arm. And it's encrusted with jewels, and again, very easy to pair up with a plain gown, and it really dresses it up and makes it your own. Now, what we have with this ornamentation is it actually, instead of just meeting the top of the dress, comes down and covers your buttons or your zipper and allows more bling. Again, it's all about the drama with these gowns. Bridal Chateau has so many options when it comes to all these different looks. They'll love to have you come in, play around with your style, and find the perfect match. But we're not done yet. There's so many more things to top off your look. We have veils, headpieces, and one of our favorite are our custom-made garters. Now we can do anything from bling to lace to our sports themed. All of our local girls love our sabers and our Bills garters. We also have these stretchy lace ones. They're very comfortable, they're very soft, they can form, and we have added little pockets so that you can fit almost anything in them, whether it be maybe a little bit of spirits to help you celebrate, or somewhere to keep your cell phone if you don't have pockets in your dress. The Bridal Chateau has so much to offer. You can get a viewing of some of their pieces at their website, bridalchateauinc.com, or better yet, call them today. Let their expert staff show you all the accessories that they have to make your wedding day dreams come true.
Thanks, Beth. You've probably heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. As a newly engaged couple, you're about to spend more money than you have on things you've never purchased, from businesses you've probably most likely never heard of. Choosing members of the Buffalo Bridal Association is your first step in the right direction for a successful wedding day. Members like Tuxedo Junction.
With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go, with the newest styles and the latest trends. We carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Well, Beth, we're just about out of time, and time's running out for you to register for those free tickets to the Buffalo Bridal Expo that's happening this coming Sunday. Just click buffalobridalexpo.com and print out your tickets tonight.
You'll have a chance to meet with dozens of BBA member businesses, taste their food, sit in the limos, get to see some of those beautiful gowns and tuxedos we showed earlier, and really get comfortable with the people who want to help make your wedding a success.
On behalf of the Columns Banquet Facility and Key Video Productions, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week right here at this same time. Goodbye, everybody.
You change your style. Why not your eye color? Comfort, breathability, stunning natural beauty. Whether you're in front of the lens or behind, your eyes tell a lot about you. Which color best suits your look? Well, that's up to you. Air OPTIX Colors contact lenses, available at Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.